town along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right back to Scadaboot on first down. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and
1. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and a yard. They'll go again with Scadaboot. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On second down, a run with Scadaboot. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and 2, and it's Dart. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 3. They'll run with Scadaboot. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll try to run for it with Scadaboot. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So let's give the kicker some credit. Not only was it a really good save by the holder, but his ability to make that kick when the timing wasn't right is a lot easier said than done. So you got to get to the sideline. Long snapper's got to do his side of the bargain here, and they've got to be better the next time out.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Hurts going to keep it on the option. A pickup there of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to be set up. In the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he's in. What a drop. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Elliott is good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense, running back Cam Scatterboo headed out for their next possession. He's run well here in the first half of the season. As you see there, he's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On first down, it's Scalaboo. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Jalen Carter on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Dart. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete.
19 yards.
They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's Scalaboo. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
1 quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 6. As we are ready to get back underway. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 2nd down, Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Dart going to throw it again. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards.
Bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get about 5. We'll come up now for second down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles extend their lead to 10-6. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbrain. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Dart can throw it on second down. Open man downfield. It's Rice. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a first down.
17 yards. First down, New York.
Here's Dart. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A short one there to Bellinger. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On play action, it is Dart. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing again, Dart. That's over the middle to the tight end, Bellinger. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
To the air again goes Dart. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
To review the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the ground, it's Scalaboo. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Scalaboo trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They run on the jet sweep, and this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Eagles offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. That's caught left side by Ingram.
First pass. Complete to Evan Ingram. A 3-yard pickup.
They face second down and 7.
At the 25-yard line.
One final throw before the break. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Once again, it's Barkley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
That's good for Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A run with Barkley. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. Then in motion is Brown. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 14-yard line.
2nd and a yard. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. Left side. It's caught by Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 7-yard line.
No touch it. On it.
On the RPO, he's just going to pitch this one forward. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and inches.
Great, set.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he's got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do.
And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are going to open up the lead to 8.
Giants 9.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense, running back Cam Scatterboo, and out for their next possession. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns.
Yes, ready?
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And a good run there. Will give him 5 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Flush to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
2 yards.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Great, set. On anyone. No.
On play action, Hurts. Got a man, it's A.J. Brown brings it in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's Hurts. That's to the sideline and hauled in by Smith.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he will have a Giants first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, switch. Take over.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go again with Scatterboo. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
It just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. And this will be caught right sideline, but no, out of bounds. The official. Says incomplete receiver could not get both feet down. And that's going to bring up 4th down. this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
No touch it. No touch it. 180, 180. No touch.
Look to hit him with his jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this one. Complete to Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up. To throw, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll run with Scatterboot. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboot. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
and short. Here's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Giants.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready, go!
To throw is Dart. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point
Throwing
conversion.
is Dart. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2. Unable to tie this football game up. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
That is caught back wide on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Great, set. 180.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 2nd touchdown of of the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now, here is Jackson, Dart, and the Giants. Down by 9, a little under a minute to go. They're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Now Dart moving left, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the Giants 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
This one intercepted. Whoa! And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.